A lot of people think lobster is only for special occasions, but I call it a Tuesday.
What are you doing?
What's up, guys? I'm Chef Laurent, I'm here with Jordana, and today we're making some damn good food.
More specifically, lobster and chanterelle mushroom risotto.
Let's go. But first thing first, let's set the vibes right. Because if the vibes are off, the food's gonna be off. Little ambiance. Voila. Last but not least, I need a fire outfit. Now we're talking. All set.
So what's the inspiration behind today's dish?
Yeah, so I was gonna do this kind of surf and turf where the forest meets the ocean, mushroom, lobster come as one, and this beautiful creamy risotto.
Today with Chef Laurent, we're gonna use the following ingredients: lobster meat, parsley, dried chanterelles, onions, shimejis mushrooms, garlic, arborio rice, demi-glace, grated parmigiano reggiano, and butter. So the first step would be to hydrate our dried chanterelle mushrooms, right?
Yes, and that's gonna bring a very nice, deep mushroom flavor to our broth.
So how do we go about rehydrating them?
Pretty simple, you need water and dry mushrooms.
So we mixed our mushrooms with boiling hot water, and that's gonna add an amazing mushroomy flavor to our risotto and adding that umami to the final dish, right?
That's right, yeah. So chanterelles are pretty much fully rehydrated now. We don't even need to cut those, they're pretty much the right size. And we also have those fresh shimejis mushrooms.
We actually source them from a farm in Ontario, and I had the opportunity to go visit there a couple months ago.
Nice.
This is quite an interesting experience. They're grown in small little pots,
right,
in special chambers that have the right temperature.
Amazing. The ingredients, it's always about having the best possible products and let them do the talking, you know? That's as simple as it is.
So now we're gonna add some aromatics. We're gonna get our aromatics ready for the risotto. So I'm gonna chop the onion.
Yes.
And you can...
just split those, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, perfect.
Gently.
She loves me not. She loves me not. She loves me? Oh, yes. So Jordana.
Yes.
Tell me, when did your love for cooking start? It's like one of those like Nona stories back on in Italy with your family, or kind
back
of like
in,
more what's
Eastern Europe, you know.
Eastern Europe. Okay, cool. Yeah.
I always like to eat. So as a little kid, I was eating very weird things. My grandfather would feed me like herring and olives and random stuff.
That's extreme for a child, yeah.
And I really liked it. So it was always something that I loved to try new foods. So.
Yeah. I first fell in love with cooking on a fun level, just with some friends that were already chefs, coming back from the bar, probably 4 in the morning, just cooking some pasta, you know. Was it good? I don't even know, I can't remember. But on a professional level, it all started for me during cooking school. Next up, parsley?
Yeah, we got the parsley. We got a nice bunch of parsley ready for you.
Perfect. I think I'm just gonna separate like the leaves and the stems and use these for the end and this for the actual risotto.
Yeah.
So this here I can just chop quickly like this.
So we don't want to have any waste, so we're gonna use both the stems.
People always put these in the garbage, but they're full of flavor, you know?
Yeah.
Stems the best.
Herbs are super important. You never want to skimp out on the herbs.
No, never. Okay, cool, so we have the stems here.
Yeah.
And then I'm just gonna roll this up like a cigar.
You layer them on top of each other.
Yeah.
You roll them up. It saves you from having to chop so many times. Just do it in one big bunch.
That should be enough?
Yeah.
Perfect.
Super. So first we're gonna heat up our broth. So we have a pot here with our demi-glace and our water, and that's gonna help us, that's gonna be part of the risotto. So let's check if it's hot.
Oh, wait. It's pretty hot.
Ah, perfect.
Perfect. So wanna keep this on a simmer all the time, right?
Yeah.
Perfect.
And now we're gonna heat up our second pan.
Yes.
And we're gonna start sweating our aromatics.
In butter, right?
Of course.
Let's do it.
Got some good butter. Nice.
Okay.
Then, once that's melted, then
onions.
Onions, garlic.
Cool.
Onions.
Onions in.
The garlic.
Now.
Excellent.
And we're seasoning this thing with salt and pepper right away.
Yeah.
So salt doesn't help break down our onions and garlic, because the goal here is to sweat it down until it's translucent and all the flavor has been transferred to our butter.
Super duper. Just takes a couple of minutes, right?
At this point, you want to be very patient, because the goal is to have zero coloration. Just, you know, nice little softened onion and garlic, and that's it.
It won't take too long. Just be patient.
Couple minutes, yeah. Very important step. You can either do this in a dry pan or with your onions and garlic. The goal here is to get the starching process started. So when it turns the rice,
activated.
yes, and that's gonna also like separate every single grains. So like when it cooks, it's not gonna be like a lump of rice. It's gonna be like nice and separate.
Nothing worse than like just a clumpy
Clumpy,
risotto. No
No one
good.
likes that.
Looks
Time
good.
for rice.
Smells good.
Smells very good.
Excellent.
Perfect. Rice in. 3 minutes, 4 minutes for the toasting, maybe. See, I always compare risotto like to a relationship. You know, you have to listen to it. You have to care for it.
Yes.
You know?
Be patient.
Yes.
You never know what you're gonna get.
No, you never know.
And, you know, treat it with love.
With love, yes, that's, you know,
That's the secret ingredient.
number
you
one
told me.
rule to any relationship or risotto. It's love. On the occasion to cook risotto, there's no like really occasions. It's like, you got squash, let's make a puree. Let's make some squash dice. Hey, let's make a risotto.
We're fully toasted, so now we're gonna add our liquid.
Let's do it.
Our broth is ready. We're gonna ladle some in. All right, got a nice ladle full. I'm gonna gently add it in, thank you.
See that sound?
There you go. Music,
Oh, yeah.
risotto music.
Okay.
I slowly add it, ladle by
Yeah,
ladle.
now we're gonna wait till it's fully dry, right?
Yeah. And we've got that reserved mushroom liquid from the rehydrated mushroom that we can add.
Should we just add it to this broth now or just to this?
I think we could add to
Yeah,
this.
sure.
Yeah, we'll use it all.
Cool. See, I always think of this as like to get the creamiest risotto, like you have to like kind of like make it thirsty. So like you give some liquid, reduce it fully. The rice is like freaking out, like where's the liquid? And then you add some and then it just relaxes and give some more starch and more starch. And then you do this over and over.
Gently add it in,
Yeah.
so then it's like getting
And you end-
plump. And it's not every rice. You have to use a special rice for the risotto.
Yes, arborio or carnaroli.
Yeah, we got arborio today. That's our rice of choice.
Yes.
You're gonna let me know, chef, when I can add the next
Oh, I'll let you know.
ladleful.
You know what? You'll even hear it. You'll hear it.
Yes.
Okay. Beautiful. Now, I think while we wait for this to reduce some more, let's do the mushrooms.
Yeah.
Right?
And the lobster, don't forget, we gotta get that
Yes.
in the pan. Nice, soft butter. Hello.
Oh,
Oh,
hello,
baby.
hello.
That nice
Let's do a bit of olive oil, maybe just for
for good measure.
a good measure. You know, it's Italian, it's generous, right?
Yeah.
Okay,
No such thing
perfect.
as too
That's
much fat.
beautiful. Mushrooms in.
You can add the rehydrated
Chanterelles too.
mushrooms too. Sweat off that liquid.
Yes. That sound, oh yeah. We have risotto there, reducing slowly. Mushrooms are searing. Life is good.
Yeah.
That's your pan, that's my pan.
We're
Perfect.
good. We're all set. You don't move them too much. Give them a little chance to
To color a little bit,
brown.
because color is,
Flavor.
there you go. Here for you, here for me.
Ah,
Boom. Smells pretty good already, right?
once the mushrooms are nice and toasty, we're gonna add the lobster. Our lobster, we give our customers a little bit of an edge. We give them something that's already cooked so that they don't overcook the lobster.
That's very smart.
So we're gonna warm it up, but we're not gonna, we don't have to cook it too
No.
long. We're just gonna,
Just reheat it so we
Yeah, I
don't
get it.
incorporate cold lobster to the mix.
mix with some butter and the mushrooms.
You know what? Why don't we add this parsley stems and with the mushrooms right now?
Great idea.
I just think it feels right. Okay,
Yeah,
do it.
add some very good flavor to that.
Time for lobster?
What do you think? You're the boss.
I think it's good, yeah, because we're gonna keep cooking in risotto afterwards, so.
Okay, let's do it.
Oh, yes.
Add those nice and
Very
gently.
generous with the lobster.
Oh, baby.
Time for a little mushroom, extra flavor boost in there.
There you go.
Oh, you see?
If you have some extra white wine at home, probably a good time to add that in.
Yeah, you said it. She's right. My favorite part about cooking is definitely eating, but you know, it's like the whole journey for me is like from going to the market, getting the best ingredients, and then you have a plan, but you might freestyle, and then it might become something very different than what you wanted to do, but it's still amazing. And just like the whole journey from start to finish is a good time, you know?
So, in order to finish our risotto, we gotta add the cheese,
Yes.
and then we're gonna add the lobster and the mushrooms into it. But
Yeah.
let's make sure we keep some aside, some of those nice
The claws.
claws.
Garnish.
Yeah,
Important.
exactly.
Yes.
You eat with your eyes, gotta make sure it's beautiful.
Exactly. I think you actually we killed the amount of broth perfectly.
All right, we're gonna
More.
add some of that cheese. Should I add it or should we wait?
I wait a little bit because
Okay.
it's gonna.
Gotta let it incorporate.
Yeah. Always add the cheese off the stove, you know?
Mm.
Because then it becomes this big clumpy of grainy, sad cheese. You don't
Yeah.
want that, right?
Listen, we're gonna give you all the tips.
All the tips you need.
Rice is nearly done.
Yeah. I think we can even like add this first.
Yeah, okay.
Yes, okay, cool. So
We're all
these
set.
are nice
Last
and warm,
step.
sauteed.
Yeah.
Look at this.
Make sure you get all that liquid in there, all those herbs.
Oh, this is full of goodness, you know?
Yeah.
That sound though, eh?
It's our DJ music.
Yeah. Okay. I think it's time for the parm now.
All right.
Okay, so we're gonna turn this thing off.
Phew. Is it off?
It's off now.
Decides when it wants to go off. We're gonna add a bunch of cheese now. We're gonna
Bunch of
keep
cheese.
some for
For garnish?
garnish, yes.
Are we just grating on top or?
Well, maybe. Never too much cheese. Should we add some of our parsley
Yeah,
that you
fresh
so
parsley
beautifully
too.
cut?
Yes, yes, yes.
All right, we're gonna add some of it now. Let's keep a bit for later. What do you think?
I think we're also gonna go crazy.
Oh,
add some
oh, yeah.
butter to it because we have it now.
There's never,
Extra creaminess, you know? Let's go.
like we said,
Everything in there. Perfect.
fat equals flavor equals love.
Equals good times.
Yeah, I know it might be scary at home.
Look at
Right?
that.
Ready? That's the sound.
That's the sound of love right there.
All right, well, we're almost done.
Should we taste it?
I think we should taste it before we plate it. That'll be our last
Yeah.
step. Oh, we got some forks out here, but we need some spoons.
Spoons, yeah, just spoons, yeah.
Let's go, let's see. Let's see if we've added enough butter, you know? There's nothing wrong with that.
No. A little bit more pepper, maybe. For good measure.
Yeah. All right, now we just need to plate it up.
Let's do it.
All right, it's all warm and creamy.
Look at this. Eh?
Yeah,
Isn't that pretty?
yeah. We got some parsley and cheese for garnish.
It's packed with lobster, which I really like.
Packed with
you know?
love and flavor. I think that's,
One more?
yeah,
Good
oh,
luck?
one more, yeah.
Okay.
Should we do the little technique?
Yes, that, yes, flat, flat, flat.
Doing the best that I can
Beautiful.
here, you know?
That's perfect.
And then with the parsley first or the
Okay,
after?
let's do parsley, parm, and then lobster on top. Boom. Look at
Beautiful
this.
greenery.
I'm starving right now.
Oh, can
I'm
you
gonna
wait?
destroy this plate real quick.
All right.
Okay, cool.
To you.
Oh, wow.
Excellent.
Oh, yeah, there you go. Teamwork makes the dream work.
There you go.
Boom.
Okay.
And now some
then-
lobster right on top, like this.
Beautiful little lobster claws.
Yo, Jordana, catch this.
Now, let's eat.
Okay,
Oh, let's go.
let's dig in.
See, it's good.
Oh, wait, I got another one. Sauté.
Sauté.
One of the best things I've ever cooked. Oof, easy one. Lobster and chanterelle risotto. Come on now.